What's up, ladies and gents? Good to see you as always. If we've never met before, let me introduce myself. My name is Tris and I'm on a mission. For those of you who know me, you might know that I was born in Zambia and I moved to the UK in 2004. I visited Zambia 10 years ago and that was my first time in 10 years. What I saw was amazing and breathtaking. A month ago, I went back again for the first time in 10 years and I got to see family who I've not seen for a long time, and I got to meet family members who I've never met before. The whole experience was amazing. It was surreal, extraordinary. Words can't describe, so I thought I'll just show you instead. I'm inviting you to join me on that trip over the next 40 minutes. That's if you're an adventurous person, if you're interested in traveling, if you're interested in exploring the world and looking at different cultures, or maybe you just want to see what Zambia is like today. Either way, this is for you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. There's no direct flights. We had to connect between Kenya, from London to Nairobi to Ndola. This is us at Simon Kapwepwe Airport. Have they still got tickets? Or is it sold out?
I think they're still there.
I'd love to watch it. I had no idea, but the day we landed was the same day as the ABSA Cup Final, which is kind of like the FA Cup equivalent, but in Zambia. And yeah, the match was literally like 2 hours after we landed, and obviously I had to go and check it out. Free commentary. So it was a draw 1-1 and it went to a penalty shootout.
Time for penalties now.
Good vibes, you know, like you don't even need to split the fans or anything. Everyone's just keeping it calm. I say calm, depends what team you're on. So Zesco won the cup, the 1-5-3 penalty shootout. Congrats to Zesco United. What a day, first day, buzzing. This was the second day. Had to get a SIM card because I didn't have a Zambian phone number, and you know, gotta stay online, gotta get connected. A few hours later, hit the market, fancy the watermelon, hot day.
When you say Kopara, it has built in Ndola, Zambia.
Yep.
It has
Kopala.
Kopara.
Kopala ne pada.
Kopara na para. Then when you say Kopara, it has work, hustling, Wamba Muntuan. It's about to Ayoko, not if you and if you when you say Kopara, she will whatever.
Yeah.
Alright. When you say Kopara, it's
Nutrition. This is us on the way to Kitwe, and we arrived on Nurses Day. Coincidentally, a lot of nurses in town. Man, it says Nursing Day. What's this?
Okay. The brand name is called the Bamozi. Bamozi is another type of company that produces meal. Yeah, so super breakfast and breakfast, the difference is that this one is more processed
Right.
than the other one. Okay, which is just called breakfast. And then you have also one there which has everything, all the contents are there of the maize grain.
My stepson. Yeah, so later on that night in Kitwe, I had to meet another cousin, and he showed me around, gave me a little tour of the place, a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah, here we are. So this is Kwacha. That side where we are coming from, down there. Down there, that's where our Kwacha has started. Down there. So here we are going up here. This is where we call it Kwacha West, as it.
Kwacha West.
Yeah, Kwacha West. They are good people here.
Yep.
Friendly people. Here behind me, this is where our guys from here, Kwacha, that's where they play put table. Sorry, not put table.
Put table.
I mean, that's where they play basketball. When they are lonely, they want to catch up some fun. That's where they come behind me there. Guys having fun.
It's nice to see people doing good stuff,
Good stuff.
Recreation,
Yeah.
Getting into trouble and all that stuff.
No fighting, just playing basketball, Yeah, just having fun. They are good people.
Yeah.
They are good people. Yeah.
That's good.
So as in going forward, there is a tarmac. There is a tarmac by the hand over there, that side. Yeah. That's where there is Mitanto School.
Okay.
Yeah, Mitanto School. That's where I completed my grade 12. That was in 2012. Yeah.
Okay.
My school.
Nice. This is your home turf.
So this is my hometown. I grew up from here. Born and bred from Kwacha here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember way back the time you used to come for holidays, huh?
Yeah.
When we were young. Yeah, you used to come for holidays. Yeah. But things have changed.
Yes. Changanamai.
Changanamai, yes, this is Changanamai. Changanamai.
Hey.
It doesn't. So the problem was with the stick.
The stick,
Yeah, I was in the stop.
Blame the stick.
Now we are in music box. Just chilling with my brother. Yeah, music box. Watch I use music box.
This is Kitwe, Copper Bell. This is nigga Shosho. Every artist knows this guy. That nigga Shosho. This is Kopara, my guy. Kopara, yeah. No Kopara, no Zambia. That's the way it is.
Zambia.
Yeah, Zambia Chano.
Zambia channel.
Zambia Chano.
This is Langiro now.
And obviously, you know, we had to see what the night brings as well. Stayed up fairly late, and then this is the next day recovering. I had a long trip back to Ndola. You'll be famous. The next day I had to head to Livingstone. This is me taking off from Ndola to Livingstone. I was so excited to be in Livingstone for the first time, so I had to keep my eyes peeled and take it all in. Decided might as well go Victoria Falls today because there's so much to see.
This is the museum.
This is us entering. As we were entering, I saw these monkeys walking all about. I was like, wow, there's monkeys walking everywhere. I've got snacks. I might get jumped by a bunch of monkeys. That's Suma. Famous Scottish explorer. It was proper wet, like if you get to it, it's proper wet. Literally, it's like you get wetter than having a shower. I'm going to take a toilet. So you can actually climb down deep into the valley. It's called the hot point. Is it the hot point? The Zambezi flowing at full force, absolutely breathtaking. You realize how powerful nature is and how mortal you are. It was a sick day after watching Victoria Falls. Chilled at home for a bit, ate some food, lined up our stomachs, and then headed out to the local pub, see what's going on. Hey! Next day, wanted to see some animals, wanted to see some lions, wanted to see everything, rhinos, hippos, giraffe, elephant, you name it, wanted to see it all. Atshan?
Kopeka video viba turimidolo for the Livingstone. Tonga, a town in Tonga.
Oh.
At the
Etienne.
Let me tell you what sponsor Man United. You have Copa Belt.
Man United, yeah, Man United.
As you can see, I've got my outfit, got my friends here, Jennifer and Jeffrey. They're just having some snacks. Very friendly.
Go to standing way. Aye.
Nice food there. Is that madam there? Madam, he cooks nice food. Nice meals. That's the accent I enjoy. Yeah.
A pride of lions is made of females. They just include one male who will be marking that territory. You.
Stopped by the museum quickly, learned a few things and couldn't take the camera in, but yeah.
Also have to pay not so.
No!
Yeah.
You are the driver. Let's make it quick. You are the driver.
We decided to head to the safari, but I also heard about a boat cruise on the Zambezi. I thought, yeah, that sounds good. I'd like to do that. But they said you have to book a slot and it's better you book it now. So I thought, yeah, let me book it now. And whilst I'm here, I might as well check it out, see what we're dealing with. Nice.
Situation and enable Brian.
Okay, Brian.
So now my favorite team, my world animals. So if you three Mumpanga, we are in search of animals. But I'm Sangaba my rhinos because my rhinos are guiding 24/7. We are not allowed to disembark from the view.
So this is us walking to see some rhinos, and I was excited because I've never seen a rhino in real life, and these are really a rare species, white rhinos. I was very alert because, you know, this is my first time in the wild. Dude with the AK at the front is a ranger, one of the rangers guarding the rhinos, because as you know, the rhinos' horns are worth too much money. They were really calm and just minded their own business, really. As long as they don't get too close, they were just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just here munching my grass. Big shout out to Martin because he was the driving force behind the whole Livingstone tour. Literally drove us everywhere, and this is Martin using his car through the safari tour.
Okay, it's a four-wheel. It's a four-wheel. Yeah.
So this type of head is called the bachelor head. Because for this there are 3 types of head. There's the bachelor head, the breeding head, and the nursery head. The nursery head, that's where you find the female impalas with their young ones.
You're not allowed to step outside the vehicle whilst you're on the tour. However, there's this little secluded place where you are allowed to get out, and it's so chill, so relaxing, so zen. A barbie would be nice there, some food, picnic, you name it. It's tempting to swim, but the river's infested with crocodiles. You want to say anything?
Yeah. I'm chilling with the most happening guy. Yeah, you know, I don't need to mention a name, but I'll do it for the sake of those who wants to know him. It's Trace.
Hey. Twice I took for me. Are they approachable? Can we go close to them?
Yeah, but they'll run.
They'll run away.
Yeah.
Tried to chill with my niggas over there, but they ran away. We're here in Tunya National Park. This is like a nice little break where you can come and chill, have some food, have a barbecue. It's a very relaxing scene, and yeah, I highly recommend it. Make sure you book your tickets right now. Shout out Brian, sick tour guide. Check him out. Get in touch with him if you'd like to tour Livingstone, safari parks and all that stuff. 2 hours later, we decided to go to the crocodile farm. Never been a fan of snakes. These are pretty small and not intimidating, but definitely don't want to touch one. Ain't touching none of those, but he looks pretty chill.
How's the picture? How's it? How old is this one? This one's about 65 years old. And it's not so many people from the Zambia about this one. You know, like in water, he can be able to jump about 20 meters, he uses the tail to jump. And he can swim about 20 km per hour using the tail. Like this one, the biggie, even if not so many people, for me, it's very good for parents. The feeding will be happening next week. There is no feeding.
Do they eat once a week?
Yeah, sometimes you can stay like this season, you can even in a month, it doesn't eat.
Doesn't have a tongue?
Yeah, it doesn't have tongue, that's why you see it doesn't eat just one.
Oh.
This one is not the mouth.
When he's not trying to attack him.
Oh, open the gate.
You are with me.
Look.
Okay.
Wow.
Come here. Direct Garizak.
Yeah.
So you don't have baby crocodiles?
Maybe they are there, but it's not dying season.
First time I've seen crocodiles this close before, and the sound they make is intimidating. They are literally monsters. So about half an hour later, I got back from the crocodile farm, saw the reptiles, and it was time for the cruise, the boat cruise that I booked earlier, remember? And this is me, and they are loading it up. It's good vibes, good people, families, groups, friends.
On board. On both lower and upper deck, we have some fully charged fire extinguishers, as well as some life rings. On the lower deck, in front of the boat, we have some life jackets, and behind the captain, there is a life raft which can carry about 10 people.
This is everyone before having drinks, and then a few moments later, after everyone's had a drink or two, the vibes picked up. It was my last night in Livingstone. Obviously, I had to check out another pub. Good vibes, dancing, you know what's up. After the final night in Livingstone, really good night, This is the following morning, and I knew I had to get packing because I'm flying to Lusaka in a couple of hours. Officer Munani. This is Livingstone Airport, flying off to Lusaka.
Been cancelled in France's second largest airport. The aviation authority said it hoped to restore operations soon. BBC News.
The main purpose of this trip was to organize a few things for the foundation, and we're hoping to launch at least an event whilst we're there. And so in Lusaka there's a lot of business to take care of, so we were running up and down a lot, which I enjoyed, to be fair, because I got to explore the city.
First thing, right.
Your left side, there's a tarmac there.
Had to grab a quick munch, cream donuts, you know it.
What's up?
Ganesh, are you serious? You are prefect.
You are prefect.
Entertainment prefect.
I want to find the dentist.
So Lusaka, I enjoyed it, didn't spend enough time there, but we had to head back to the Copper Belt, had to head back to Ndola because that's where we're mainly staying, that was our base. And we arrived in Ndola in a nice calm night, very lovely airport.
Me actually on a short sana. Actually in big plane because
The bigger one. That picture not good at my snacks.
These are the clothes that have been donated from the UK. As I said, if you've got spare clothes and would like to donate them to people who really need them and will appreciate them, get in touch with me and I'll direct you on what you need to do. This is me back in Luanshya. This is where I grew up. Literally my first ever memories were in this town, and that is home. This one. Yeah, I loved soaking in all the memories, the nostalgia. That was my front door neighbor. Used to spend like more than half of my time there, and this is the house that I grew up in. I was excited to be back home, back where I grew up, and the memories are surreal. Everything seems so much smaller than when I was a tiny little kid running around. Like guys, no Masaripa can't climb anymore. So many memories around this yard. So many memories. I just had to walk around and take it all in. These trees were actually planted just as we moved to the UK, so that was like 2004, and they were tiny. And then seeing them again and with all their might, good to see. That was my first school, preschool, and yeah, it's a bit of a corpse right now. And yeah, I still remember my first day at school. It was just nice exploring the town that you grew up in. This is us preparing to go to Kitwe so that we can donate the clothes to the church.
Legend.
And yeah, it was a nice family trip, nice road trip for a good cause. Dad had a meeting and it was taking a bit of a while, so me and my cousin thought, let's check what the town's got to offer. Ashan makopar. Ireranga.
Turi mukitwa.
Kitwe.
Utati oshana shani. Turi pakitwa apa ireranga wakopara ka?
Pakitwe ireranga. Kopara.
Ubu bisa.
Para wakanga.
Alright.
Kopara. So clear kopara.
Yeah.
I obviously had to check it out. Round two at first.
By bone
Mukitu.
Mukitu. Ndio koko yenda tu shani.
Kuti aya samba. Ninde tasop.
Tripa bone ireranga Mukitu. Ndio kwa shani.
Huko.
Okay.
Red carpet. Now I'm telling na red carpet.
Turea kumoa paka.
Mkuba mo.
Okay. Na mpaisi yo para peni isi yo mo. Ni ukuri ko turi Mukitu.
Okay. So after we all grouped up again at the mall, it was a nice little detour. We headed to visit some more aunties and some more family, and then we headed to the church to hand over the clothes. So this is the United Church of Zambia, Kwacha East Congregation. So a lot of my family members have been going to this church. My grandmother used to go to this church. My mom used to go to this church. She grew up in Kwacha, and this was her local church. So we thought this is the perfect place to start our mission of spreading that legacy of compassion and love to those in need.
Which church? That side.
That side, I think it's Pentecostal.
Yeah,
So this was the last night in Zambia. We accomplished what we set out to accomplish, and I had a very good time exploring. This was us back in Ndola, and obviously I had to go off with my cousins and leave with a bang. Woke up quite late, found my dad with the bags all packed already in the car, didn't even get to prepare or pack anything, but you know, that's my fault for waking up late. But yeah, luckily we got to the airport and the flight was delayed. We would have been fairly late for check-in, but you know, God is good. So this was it. This was goodbye Zambia, the last day, and this is us hitting Kenya Airways. Remember, we have to connect to Nairobi and then back to London. I absolutely enjoyed myself. I enjoyed seeing family that I've not seen in such a long time. I enjoyed being around. I enjoyed the weather. I enjoyed the conversion rate, obviously. I enjoyed the food, the culture, the vibes. It's just so peaceful. It's such a peaceful country. It's like one big family. Anyone you walk by the street will greet you, and you know, one Zambia, one nation. Beautiful airport in Nairobi. We were there for quite a while, so we had to explore. Next morning, finally, flight to London, and this was goodbye to Africa. And the way home, holiday blues already kicking in a bit, but you know, it's just a moment of reflection. And finally, we got back to London. This is us at Euston Road, trying to get a train back to Chesterfield. Thank you for watching. This is Tris. I'm on a mission. Peace be with you.